Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up.
Greetings, Redheads. Thank you for joining me in another episode of your favorite show, which is Red's View. I have the legendary, most honorable DJ PM right here. I also have the beautiful Brittany.
Can I get legendary too?
Legendary Brittany.
First of all, don't just throw legendary around now. Those titles are earned.
Everybody got it. Yeah, they're earned.
Those titles are earned. You're not legendary yet, y'all. Young grasshopper.
All right, y'all. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to youtube.com/WeAuthenticNetwork. And also, Red's View is also on another platform on YouTube. Subscribe to youtube.com/brandman.
Shout out to
you. Didn't know about that, did you?
You told me about it.
Yeah, so make sure y'all subscribe to both of those channels and keep supporting. So we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to start off again, RIP to Nipsey Hussle.
Yes, sir.
We lost him last Sunday, and it's been crazy. This feels equivalent to Tupac Shakur dying. Like, right. I can only imagine. I mean, we were all little at the time.
Kids.
But I can only imagine. If social media was out back then, as much as they share Nipsey Hussle, I bet you Tupac, it would have been the same thing. Yeah. So, which leads me to talk about Kodak Black. Now, that's your boy, right?
Nah, I wouldn't call him my boy. I like some of his music.
Yeah, so let's talk about what happened with Kodak Black.
All right.
Kodak Black was on Instagram Live with his homeboys, and he was basically saying that
he was live. I thought somebody was recording.
No,
it was live. It was live.
He always goes live.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time this occurrence has happened.
No.
He was on live and talked about Lauren London being practically a widow and saying that, you know, he would give her like a year to get over Nipsey, and then he would try to talk to her because she's attractive and all this other stuff, right? Now, in retrospect, to think that in your mind, like, Lauren London is a fine woman, which she is.
She is.
Beautiful, attractive. I'm sure people probably were thinking, which is crazy, but yeah, she is single now.
I don't think it's crazy to think that.
I mean, well, no, but I'm just saying, the fact that Nipsey just died.
Right.
I think personally that Kodak was having homeboy talk.
Right.
That was filmed live, and I don't think he realized what he was saying, just like normal.
Right.
I think that it was too soon, of course, and was messed up is that his friends in the same video was like, look, dude, nah, it's too soon. You know, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, she'll get over, she'll have to get over Nipsey anyway.
Right.
Now, that's not something that you just say publicly like that. And even though he was like live, and I think it was just regular homeboy talk, he still should be, you know, get all the criticism and all the backlash that he's got going on right now.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about it?
I mean, I agree. I think it was tasteless. Too fast, too soon. Even though he's right. You know what I'm saying? He is right. Like, Laura London she's a young, beautiful woman, so we all know that eventually she will have to get over Nipsey. But, I mean, he ain't even been dead a week.
Yeah.
At that point when he made that statement. So to say that, it's just too soon for me. It's just tasteless. But I mean, we are talking about Kodak Black though. So I mean, like, I think we're holding him, and I'm not saying we shouldn't hold him accountable, but I'm saying I think we're holding him to too high of a standard for him to be Kodak Black.
Because of what he does all the time.
Yeah.
What you think?
I agree. I think it was homeboy talk.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have said it on. I thought that someone was actually recording him. I didn't know, because the way the camera was, I didn't know that he was actually on live.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously shouldn't have said it. It wasn't a week. He said it too soon. But I agree with everything he said.
That shouldn't have just been said anyway.
Yeah.
Like, regardless if it was a week, a year, or two, you never know how long, or if a person will ever get over somebody.
Yeah, because, I mean, everybody's grieving process is different.
It's different. Yeah. And just how could you think about, I mean, some dudes would think like that. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of dudes. It's a lot of.
Honestly, I thought about it.
Like,
I was thinking to myself, like, at what point is she gonna begin to date again? I was thinking that.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think it was odd. I think it was just wrong for him to actually
say it. Right. Yeah. You're right. And it was homeboy talk. Yeah. But he still, I feel like, should be held accountable. Right. Now, what's happening is he's getting backlash. He got took out of the Trap Museum. Right. Which is here based in Atlanta. Right. And it was funny. Did Shout you see when I sent you today?
Whoa, wait. I didn't hear about that. Yeah. He got sent out?
Not him physically. T.I. took down like the pictures and stuff that he had dedicated to Kodak Black in the Trap Museum.
And Kodak Black, it's funny because he said, "Man, F that pussy ass Trap Museum." They didn't ask for my permission to be on there anyway.
If we're gonna hold Kodak Black to that standard, should we hold T.I. like he blatantly cheated on his wife? And it was recorded.
Well, I don't know what that got to do with it.
What does that have to do with? I feel like it's a bit extreme. Like,
what does that have to do with disrespect?
It has everything to do with it. Like, why would you go and try to take some? I feel like it's all for clout. Like a lot of people that responded, it's all clout. Like T.I., let's just be real. Like you cheated on your wife more than once in public. It was recorded. So let's like do something to you. Let's take you off Apple Music or something.
Hold on. So my question to you is, how do those two relate? What does him? Hold on, listen. Because you got to understand what they're upset about. They're not upset necessarily about what he said. They're more so, to me anyway, they're more so upset about whose widow he said it about. Like Nip is a rapper. Nip was a humanitarian. Nip was a philanthropist. He was a pillar in the hip hop
well respected community. After he died.
He was
let me say he was respected before, but let's just be honest. A lot of people at this point hadn't even listened to Nipsey until he died.
Well, because you don't
want to give him recognition,
right? But just because you don't listen to his music doesn't mean you don't have to recognize that he's a great person.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I agree, but I just feel like. I don't know. I feel like the tactic with T.I., I feel like there was more to be seen than actually like.
So let me say this. People have been complaining, talking about Kodak, like we said, he does this type of stuff all the time. He'll go on live and say crazy stuff. Kodak. So one thing that he said was about dark-skinned women. Remember how if I remember correctly, I think he said he prefers somebody lighter than him. Right. Which is a personal preference. Right. If you happen to like light-skinned women, dark-skinned women, who am I to judge you and say now? If you're discrediting dark-skinned women, if you're going against, man, I'm just not going to do it because I just hate the way, then that's a problem.
I think that's how he said it, though. I think he more so said it in I prefer light-skinned women, but he said it came out. He was very derogatory.
He said light-skinned women are easier going or something like that?
No, he just was basically like, he basically was just shitting on. He basically was just talking down on dark skin.
He went in and explained it again a little further. He just said, "Look, I'm dark skinned. I'm just saying that I like somebody lighter than me." Right. Which everybody looked at like, okay, you have a problem with being dark skinned and dark skinned women. Right. So people on Twitter and everything was just like, okay, how come everybody's just saying now like, it's a problem? Right. And also his rape case. He has rape case going on and all this other stuff, and they were like, why aren't these rappers speaking out against him, with the rape case and just speaking out now? Let me tell you what the difference is. The difference is we know what type of society we live in, and the fact that Nipsey Hussle just died, that's the problem. That's the reason people are, speaking out about it.
And that don't make it right.
I'm not saying it's right.
Because we should speak out when he called a rape case. We should speak out when he disrespected
but the thing is with the rape case, we can't judge. We don't know facts
until he's convicted. Right. I agree.
So we can't really comment on that. So I deaded that. I'm like, anybody who has a problem talking about why aren't rappers speaking about a rape case? What type of dude would speak out about that? Anyway?
Until he's convicted.
If
he's convicted,
then we can talk about it because we don't know.
But I agree. We should take a stance when he talks about dark skinned women or any women for that matter.
Yeah, but I guess. After Master P talked to him and then he further explained it, then I was just like, okay, well, that's his preference.
Yeah, he did further explain it better, but.
Because what the opposite thing is? I feel like, as much as Lil Wayne, not to bring up Lil Wayne in it, but you remember he was like, I love red bones. I'm sure dark-skinned women felt a certain type of way, but if I say I prefer dark-skinned women, I'm sure light-skinned women would feel a certain type of way.
Which you have the right to prefer whatever you want.
Yeah.
As long as you're not putting them down, putting the other color down in the process.
Right. Now, I got this question for you. Cardi B she received a little bit of backlash for drug coming out.
Do we really want to call it backlash?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know if we would call what she got backlash.
But okay, she got a little bit of criticism.
Right.
About what she did about drugging the men and robbing them. Mm-hmm. Now, people are saying right now, is it a double standard? She talked about that, and she didn't get banned from the radio.
Right.
She didn't get celebrity speaking out about her.
Right.
Versus Kodak said something about Nipsey's widow, practically.
Right.
Do you feel like it's a double standard? Do you feel like Cardi B should have received the same backlash that Kodak has been receiving?
Well, it's two totally different situations. It's fresh. This man just died.
True.
And then it was a tragic death. You
True.
know, like he didn't die on a
That's
plane.
true.
Like he was murdered.
Right.
Yeah.
It's different. You know, it's really sensitive. Cardi, is there a double standard? Of course there is. Do I feel like Cardi B should have received some more backlash or criticism?
I do.
Nobody
definitely.
really spoke out against
I do
her.
definitely.
Well, y'all women, some
Man, they are.
I'm just being honest. Like, if somebody would have came out and was like, I was truly affected.
Some dudes did come out,
though.
though.
Some dudes said that.
Some dudes did come out.
Did.
Her
music should have been removed.
Removed?
That's
extreme
hold on.
now.
The only reason I'm saying this is because of what R. Kelly's been receiving,
right.
what Bill Cosby's been receiving. That's the only reason. Now, my thing is, I'm not trying to take money out of people's pockets. Speaking of R. Kelly, you saw when he came out on Instagram and said,
you
look.
sent it to me, but I didn't get a chance to see it.
It was funny. He said, look, y'all, I'm about to go enjoy myself. This is the only way I can get money right now in the club appearance. Just take it easy.
Right.
Just give me a break. Take it easy. Dude, when I tell you, I laughed at that.
Poor R. Kelly.
It was funny, but I felt him though. Like,
poor R. Kelly.
Yeah, that was messed up. But
then they say them 50 people show up to the club.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and they was.
I bet if
and
he
they,
did it.
Crazy is surviving R. Kelly.
They was charging $100 to get in, right?
Okay.
Then they say the promoters had to cut the ticket prices in half because they couldn't sell no tickets. Then he performed for 26 seconds.
Wow. I bet you if R. Kelly went on a tour, hold on, I bet like if he went on a tour right now, I ain't gonna say it would sell out, but it'll be a lot of people support.
After surviving R. Kelly, it was so many people that went to the
to that event.
He had a club.
He had a birthday party. Yeah, if you go online right now and see how many people support, R. Kelly got a lot of support.
R. Kelly couldn't sell out a high school auditorium.
Man, no.
Oh, he definitely could.
No,
I promise you, he could.
He could definitely sell out.
R. Kelly could not sell out a high school auditorium.
If the right person was promoting it, they could have sold that out.
AG can't promote R. Kelly party right now.
Eric Bischoff said this and is very famous. Controversy creates what? Cash.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you,
if he came to Atlanta,
not this kind of controversy.
Yes, it would.
If he came to Atlanta, he would definitely.
Hell no.
Wasn't Bill Cosby still doing shows after the rape case? Like during the process?
People would come to his shows.
White people did.
Nah, man.
You didn't see that?
Nobody coming to see R. Kelly.
Not true.
All
right, so internet beef. Okay, so remember I said that people kept going at Kodak, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Tip, the game,
all that. Now, the game pretty much was complaining. Tip sounded like he was threatening.
Right.
And BG Knockout, if you don't know who BG Knockout is, if you ever heard Real Motherfucking G's with Eazy-E's diss to Dr. Dre, that's BG Knockout was on there with his brother.
Yeah.
But BG Knockout made a threat on social media. Man, we're going to beat your ass and all that stuff.
Yeah, they say he can't come to LA.
Yeah, all that stuff. And my thing is, hopping on, like, is internet beef the new... Like, is it acceptable now?
I don't even think we should just call it internet beef. Like, this is just what it is. This is our era. This is what we use.
That's what I'm coming to terms with.
So it's like, I don't think it's more what it is, internet beef, but it's like, this is our means of communication.
Pretty
like,
much. That's,
that.
I don't believe. Now, real G's move in silence.
Right.
I feel like when somebody really want to touch you up, they'll do it because the real G's don't be on social media like that because they got stuff going on.
I can't even say that no more because Jay Prince was on social media the other day when
Did he
YBM when
he made a threat.
Yeah, when his artist chain got took.
Oh wow!
He put out a video and was like,
I thought that was his son.
No, that was the Jay Prince.
Oh wow!
Okay, like the father.
Yes, that was Jay Prince. Jay Prince, not Lil Jay Prince.
So it's safe to say, like, I feel like what you're saying. I came to terms with it because I got a little backlash on social media. This is the thing, man. When I be making posts, folks love arguing with me. Yeah. Like they love debating with me. What they supposed to do? I'm like, man, I'm sure they got his number. I'm sure they could have. Yeah. He said he was in Georgia. Right. They could have ran up on him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think they necessarily wanted to not Game and T.I. per se. Yeah. I don't think they necessarily wanted to run up on him. I think because T.I. really was just like, yo, you out of pocket. Fix that shit. I didn't really take that as a threat or anything. I think he was just trying to tell him I think the game is the one that went in. I think T.I. was more so just telling him like, yo, you wrong, youngin. Like what you doing is wrong.
But my thing is, I don't know. I guess just with the whole jumping on social media thing, like all it does is just create internet wars. Because what did that trigger Kodak to do? He was like, better fix it. He commented or what? And all that does is just get a bunch of likes and just like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's real.
It is. But that is our forms of communication.
But somebody got through to Kodak because he had issued a half-ass apology.
Yeah, I think he just started noticing. He just said, I apologize for...
he said, I apologize if I offended you, Lord London, but I ain't offended you.
He said, salute the old dude.
Yeah, then he was like, salute the old dude, like he don't know Nipsey.
But he was like, for the rest of y'all just trying to clout chase all that other stuff.
But I don't think they trying to clout chase because, I mean, what clout can T.I. get off?
Yeah, I don't think T.I. is.
Now, Game
always clout chaser.
He's always a clout chaser. Right. He's a notorious clout chaser.
Y'all think that the Game is a clout chaser and T.I. isn't?
Yes.
I don't think T.I. is really a clout chaser.
Well, how is T.I. a clout chaser?
What do you mean? Who's listening to T.I. these days?
Well, so maybe
who's listening to T.I. these days? Let's just be real.
All right, but we're not talking about music. We're talking about T.I. as a person.
That's clap though.
No,
like if you're not T.I. is an artist. If you're not on for your music, then what are you on for?
He's more than music.
T.I.'s way bigger than music at this point. Stop.
Oh, I forgot. Cheater. My bad.
Wow.
I see now you.
All right.
See, I get it now. She got personal feelings against T.I.
You see how passionate.
I understand.
She was.
I get it.
But if you're talking about who listens to T.I. nowadays, DJ PM loves Down Trap. All right, so
I do. Down Trap was a great album.
The
Down Trap was a great album.
I mean, it was all right.
No,
all right.
Joking.
So Boosie.
Yes, sir. Hey, free Boosie, man.
Free
Boosie. Is he out?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, he posted.
Did he post bail?
Yeah.
I think so. But for those who don't know, Boosie got arrested for what I feel like is like what every average gangster rapper gets arrested for. Guns, a whole lot of money, marijuana, and what else is it?
That's it.
That was it.
He had a gun, drugs.
I didn't even hear the gun part on the
news. Yeah, he had a gun. It was a gun in the car.
Him and his security guard, which is a former NFL player.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand. I mean, I understand it because you got to, you want to roll with your protection. You never know dealing with being a rapper what could happen.
So the gun wasn't like...
I think it was under the seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was under the passenger seat. Yes.
The bodyguard can. That's why.
If he has the correct license.
Yeah, to carry it. Yeah. But it's like the rapper startup kit to getting arrested. Yeah. You gotta have marijuana.
Yeah.
You gotta have, because who else got arrested?
Everybody.
Not too long ago. Jim Jones.
Yeah.
He had got arrested here in Atlanta. Or outside of Atlanta.
Migos got arrested in Atlanta for the same thing. Like, I mean,
it's the average
bro,
thing.
So can I give my honest opinion about it?
Shoot.
It's all publicity.
No.
Hold on. What you mean?
I think this was a publicity stunt. First of all, you know Boosie album just came out, right?
Oh wow!
Did you know his album came out?
Wow!
You didn't know his album came out.
I'm from
What's the
Louisiana.
name of? What's the name of his album?
Forgot.
Exactly. That's what I thought. So knock it off.
You know I text you and I asked you about Boosie album.
No, you didn't.
Look, check your phone.
Look at the cap. Stop.
I'll give you $20 right now if I ain't text you.
The cap don't care who wear it. Anyway, moving on. So
I'll look at it.
So Boosie Badass 3.5 just dropped. That's the name of the album.
Okay.
Yes.
I did listen.
It sold 300 copies. 300.
And only 30 people actually bought a physical copy.
Thank you.
Or something like that.
Streaming?
Yes.
Yeah.
300.
Well, no. Hold on. 300. Like streaming is different, but 300. It got to be physical copies.
Yes.
Okay. All right. 300 physical copies.
I'll stop it.
Who
Boosie fans.
Who buys?
Boosie fans.
Let me tell you this. Eminem was the highest selling artist last year in any genre. Yes. Yeah. The reason why is because he sold, I think, like 800 physical copies, 700,000 physical copies. He sold more than Drake.
Exactly. People we all know.
I know that.
We all know why.
I know that, but yeah, people still buy it.
He's the king of hip hop, though.
What about his stream?
Eminem is the king of hip hop.
That's the joke.
Of course, he sold the most copies.
No, he's not.
See, he's trolling.
Okay, listen, no.
Eminem's the king.
What about his stream?
Who's stream?
Boosie. I don't care about the physical.
It wasn't enough to make it more than 300 copies.
Well, hold on.
That's you like. Chill out. It's like I feel
First
like you're disrespecting Boosie right now.
I would never disrespect Boosie.
Like, you doing
I'm from Jackson,
much.
Mississippi. Jackson is Boosie's second home. We love Boosie.
That's not his second home.
Yes,
Mobile,
it definitely
Alabama
is. Boy, knock it off.
It is.
They still play Boosie non-stop in the clubs in
I'm
Jackson.
always forever Boosie, but I don't feel like it was a publicity stunt because listen, did you see on the news before this the lady what they were talking about how like Boosie coming to like Arkansas and he was getting mad and stuff like that. So then he was like, "Nah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this."
Let me ask you a question. Boosie, you think he's dumb enough? Seriously?
Yes.
You really think Lil Boosie is dumb enough to be riding around with weed and a gun in the car?
After he got off of a murder, like he served time for, and damn near was on death row.
Videos where he's in his car smoking all the time.
That is true.
Like, listen, what are we talking? Like,
do you know why? Do you know why though? Because in Atlanta, if you get caught with less than a certain amount, all you get is a fine.
That is true.
You know how much weed he had in the car?
That was a whole pound.
No, nowhere near it, bro.
That's what it looked like.
No, Google it.
I have to look again.
It was enough to get a misdemeanor.
Oh, the Boo's gonna get that stuff thrown out.
Exactly. That's why it was all publicity.
It wasn't publicity.
He had his security. He had a gun in his car under the passenger seat.
You think Boosie want to go to jail? Like this Boosie we talking
yes,
about.
he does for publicity.
So for the sake of argument, we have to move on.
All
right. Let's
publicity
talk about
Shout out to Boosie.
The first WWE Black Champion.
Shout out.
First Black African American. Well, really African WWE Champion.
Okay.
Now, I got a lot of backlash for saying this. Kofi Kingston, for those who watch WrestleMania.
Is he black?
Kofi Kingston?
I thought he was African.
All right.
No, I'm asking seriously.
He was born in Ghana.
Okay, so he's African.
Yeah, he's African.
That's not really black though.
Well,
yes, it is. Hold on.
No. That's not really black.
Born in Ghana.
Yeah,
but
that makes him African.
But he's still black.
No.
You don't believe?
I don't believe he identifies as black.
Yes, he does.
Nah.
He moved here when he was like 2 or 3.
Oh, he black.
He's black.
Okay, so maybe he grew up with the black experience.
He's black. But anyway, let me put this out there.
Maybe.
So, what I talked about was the fact that he's the first black champion.
Okay.
Right? Now, people brought up The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Right.
Now, we know that The Rock is a racially ambiguous person, right? When it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to wrestling. In WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, even back when it was WWF, The Rock came in. We knew that his dad was Rocky Johnson.
Right.
But we knew his grandfather was High Chief Peter Maivia, which happens to be Samoan.
Right.
The WWE celebrates and represents his Samoan side way more than they do his African American side. The only way that you'll be able to know that The Rock is African American in WWE is during Black History Month.
Right.
Now, if redheads, if you want to argue with me, go on ahead. I'll debate it with you. Now, in America standards, he's black because damn near it's like a one drop rule that America go by. And then the fact that his dad was black.
Right.
His dad is not African American though. His dad is from Canada. But anyway,
The Rock ain't black, bro. You just sold me on it. You just sold me on
The Rock. So
he Drake.
Technically, Drake's not black.
Drake isn't black. Are you serious?
Is he not?
What's up with you against this whole Drake thing? Like,
do you feel like The Rock is black? His dad is black and his mom is Samoan. But first of all, does he look black to you?
I mean, he looks black. I mean, because black people look all different ways.
Well,
he looks Samoan, bro. Ever since I've seen The Rock, he's never looked like a black man. Now, of course, through American standards, he's black. I know it.
Right.
And technically, yes, he would be considered the first WWE champion. But the way he's represented, I can't get down with that. Kofi Kingston is a full black. I don't think you can get black in the Kofi.
But Kofi's not black, though. He's African.
Kofi's black.
Now, is he the descendant of a slave?
He could be.
No.
He could be. That's
how? When he was born in Ghana?
You don't know if
just because he's
born there.
Or are his parents from Ghana?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
The only way he's black is if one of his parents is from America.
Let me ask you this. Do you believe in Pan-Africanism? Do you know what it is?
Nah, what is it?
Enlighten me, because I don't.
Okay.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Pan-Africanism is no matter where you're from around the globe, you're black if you're from Ghana,
right?
Anywhere from Africa, anywhere in America,
right?
Haiti, whatever. We all recognize each other as being one race, which is black. Pan-Africanism,
right?
That's how we look at it. So I'm a firm believer in Pan-Africanism.
Okay.
So I feel like for WWE, since he's wrestling an American company,
right?
Then he's the first black wrestler.
See, I gotta disagree.
first black WWE champion.
I gotta disagree. Well, unless one of his parents are from America, and he's the first African WWE
I agree with
champion.
him.
That's amazing. I disagree, Redhead. Let us know what you think. I know they're gonna eat it up because I've been getting a lot of comments about
I just feel like
I
just feel like black is the descendant of a slave.
Look, put it like this: for the people who are arguing about The Rock and Kofi Kingston, I wouldn't be seeing articles saying that Kofi Kingston is the first legitimate.
Right.
I think I forgot what site that was. But they said first legitimate black wrestler.
So is The Rock, Barack Obama of wrestling?
What is The Rock then if he isn't?
He's black. Stop knocking out J Red.
He's
just doing that to be different.
Let me ask you.
His dad's black, bro.
Let me ask you this though.
His dad's black.
Can I ask you a question? All right. So in movies, The Rock is racially ambiguous, right?
Correct.
Does he play black men in movies? Answer that question.
What does a black man play though?
Dude, come on now.
Denzel
is black. Wesley Snipes is black. Is The Rock black in every movie that he plays in?
Okay, but
Rock
Wesley
doesn't play
Snipes
movies like that. He does.
Like what? Is he in a movie? You're gonna have a race. Does he play a black man?
He looks like an African American man on screen.
All right, amazing. Let's continue on. The Trap movie. I'm sorry.
Yes. I've been waiting on this. Have you seen this movie?
I turned it on for the first 10 minutes. Turn it off.
Why? Because T.I. was in it.
No.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I tried to watch it, but it sucked. Like it was.
What?
Hold on. The Trap. All right.
The Trap is gonna be a hood classic.
So check it.
I'm calling it.
The Trap movie is on Netflix, streaming right now.
Yes.
It was executive produced by T.I., Clifford Harris, Queen Latifah, and a couple of other people. It stars Mike Epps. Now, I watched it. I had
No. You can't just say Mike Epps. That movie got Mike Epps, Lil Duval, DC Young Fly, Tiana Taylor, T.I., Queen Latifah. Stop. And a host of a lot of other people.
It is. But Mike Epps stole the show, though. But anyway, I didn't get finished watching the whole thing.
Y'all need to watch
But one thing that I'm going to point out, the fact that the what's it called? ADR. The ADR, for all my film majors and filmmakers out there, the ADR in that movie looks like an old ass Bruce Lee kung fu movie. You know how they start talking and they got the American people in the background? Like, it was parts in there, I'm like, are you serious?
Why was it like that?
I don't know. And
because it's a trap, dog. It's the trap.
That's no excuse.
That's like
no excuse.
And it was on Netflix. That's what was surprising.
That's what I'm saying.
No, first of all, I wasn't surprised it was on Netflix.
Even low budget movies
Netflix
don't do
got
that.
some terrible movies,
but not like the what is it? The ADR? Not the ADR.
Yeah, Netflix does. Yeah.
Show me a movie like that.
What I was surprised about
Ray Sean, it's one on there. I watched it. And it was
what I was surprised was that Queen Latifah put her name on this.
That's what it's killing me. I'm like, really?
She must be. Queen Latifah must be trying to relate to black people again.
What?
She must be tired of bringing down the house and
bringing the house
and I don't know what's going on
all these other movies. Yeah, hold on. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
What's the last movie Queen Latifah did for black people?
Girls Trip.
That was for black.
Did Queen Latifah do that?
Did she executive produce that? Did she?
Fact check that, somebody, please.
Okay, maybe.
I'll look.
Hey, we got time. Fact check that real quick. Yeah, fact check that real quick, because I don't think so. All right, last thing.
She was in it.
Queen Latifah was in Girls Trip?
Oh, she was in it for sure.
She was in it.
Okay. Did she executive produce? I don't know.
I didn't watch it. It was directed by Malcolm Ely. Yeah, she was in it. I don't see where she was. Will Packer helped do it.
Which I'm not surprised.
He produced it. Yeah.
So good. All right. So again, she might be trying to relate to black people again. Shout out to Queen Latifah though.
That was like, dude.
Again.
That I know stuff can be low budget. Man. I get it, but listen, that ADR.
So y'all didn't like it?
God.
Yes,
I liked it.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
I didn't get
you didn't
through
like
it. I'm talking about 5-7 minutes. I was like,
Mike Epps is funny, man.
No, it's because when I look at something and if it looked like the way that it looked, I was just like,
I'm gonna be honest. The movie is terrible.
Look, hold on, man.
It's terrible.
It's not entertaining?
No, it's horrible.
Mike Epps, listen, Mike Epps is funny.
No, he's not, bro.
He'll be here actually next week. I'm going to that. The funniest
Are you going to invite me?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a cap. Right. Anyway, that movie was horrible. But it's one of those movies that's so bad that you gotta watch it just so you can laugh at the movie.
You know what?
Not with the movie.
You know what? At the
movie.
I think the fact that you talked about it so bad to where I guess I tried to find enjoyment out of it.
No, why? You should have just enjoyed the badness of it.
It was funny though. Mike Epps is funny, bro.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
What?
Yes. Mike Epps is not funny.
Oh wow. Mike Epps is
Mike
funny.
Epps.
Was he not funny in Friday?
You know what? Back in the day, he
Not
was
to me.
funny. He's not funny now. I say that. But Kevin Hart sucks. That's not what you put up the other day. He is horrible.
What does that got to do with the trap?
Oh,
Really?
okay, my bad. Just had to throw that in there.
You missed that episode. Kevin Hart is
we're
overrated.
going to do another one.
Kevin Hart is overrated.
Yeah. All right, so.
Did you see his stand-up since she brought it up?
Absolutely not.
No? Did you see it?
No.
Irresponsible?
No.
No?
Why would I?
A lot of people said it's funny, though.
Who did?
A lot of people said that.
No. Okay. It's trash.
A lot of people said the Holocaust didn't exist either.
A lot of people act like slavery didn't exist.
Just say it. Since we throw it out outlandish stuff.
Reparations 2020. All right, so check this out. We got one final thing to talk about.
The Harriet Tubman 20s.
Beyonce, she dropped the trailer, right? Now, what is it called again? Homecoming,
It's called
right?
Homecoming.
And it's going to be on Netflix, right?
It's going to be on Netflix April 17th. And for a lot of you, it's about her Coachella experience where she pretty much stole the show. And
definitely.
Did she though?
She did.
I'm just playing. I'm just messing with you, Joe.
If you didn't know, last year Beyonce did Coachella.
Right.
And her mother put out a statement where she said she was talking to Beyonce and she was like, well, I don't think you doing this is gonna appeal to the Coachella fans.
Right.
And Beyonce, as wonderful as she is,
allegedly,
she came back and she said that she felt like it was her duty to let people know about HBCUs. I'm a proud alumni of the Southern University.
Whoa, it's Jackson State House.
Right.
Hold on now.
Hold
on now. No. Jackson State University.
And actually, the dance that Beyonce did at Coachella, she took that from the lovely, lovely dancing dolls of Southern University.
That's amazing.
So just
Dancing Dolls, ain't that a little girl group?
No,
they got a TV
show.
We're better than
right?
What do y'all call the
Jackson, Mississippi. That's what it's from.
What's the name of
watch your mouth.
The Jacksonettes? What they called?
Whoa, don't you ever disrespect the
J-Sets. She did that on purpose.
No, but I think it's so dope that somebody like Beyonce wants to let the world know about
that.
HBCUs.
Is dope.
Yeah, that was dope. That's very dope.
I'm watching it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Will I watch it? Just because y'all gonna want to talk about it on Res View, so I'll give it a spin. I enjoyed her performance, and I feel like Beyonce and Jay-Z collectively are more powerful than Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. when it comes to our culture and what they could do for the community.
Because he didn't. Well, I would say that
more.
And they have more leverage.
That's what I'm saying. You think about. You remember when we talked about the last episode?
Yeah, I remember.
Like Jay-Z and Beyonce, they have the money, they have the influence. Dr. Martin Luther King, no disrespect to him. That's him, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X are great leaders that have fallen. But I feel like today's age with social media, hip hop went out back then. Hip hop speaks directly to the youth, directly to the culture, and I feel like Beyonce and Jay-Z are like the king and queen.
But I feel like
the culture.
But when you think about it, does Beyonce use her platform as much as she should?
She does now.
She does it.
She does.
It's a way you have to do it these days.
Why?
She can't be.
She's Beyonce. She literally, if Beyonce goes out and says, "I'm getting this," everybody's gonna do it. I feel like I love Beyonce. I'm a Beyonce fan, but I do feel like Beyonce could be more vocal. You remember the last time we were talking and you said that Drake wasn't a stand-up guy because if something happened, Drake isn't gonna come out. Does Beyonce do that?
Well, what I will say is that they do a lot of things behind the scenes, and they did put out, they said the reason why is because when they get involved, it no longer is about the issue. It's about them.
Right, but let me tell you the real reason. We're living in a system of white supremacy.
Okay.
And no matter how bad... no matter how big Jay-Z and Beyonce are, they could do it, but it's a way that you have to do it. They can't, they can't publicly... just come out and just say, that's wrong. That's what. It's not really smart for them to move that way,
right?
Because of just
who they are. Because you think about it, we're not gonna be so prone to listen to them if they're constantly doing this and coming out and saying stuff. Then they're billionaires too, so they got.
And I'm quite sure, no discredit. I bet you they're doing a lot behind the scenes. We found out during the Baltimore arrest that they were bailing people out of prison
secretly. Did you know that?
I heard that. I don't know if it's true.
It's true that they was doing that. When Tamir Rice got killed, they went and visited his family.
Yeah.
But they did it in private. Yeah. The only reason people know is because the Rice family put it out.
Yeah.
But I agree with that. You know how I feel about the whole.
Right. It's a way you got.
But again, they said they do that because once they get in the picture, it's no longer about them. Like during the Ferguson boycotts and stuff, J. Cole went and walked with the people. Well, J. Cole can do that because J. Cole is a celebrity, but he's not Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Right. It's a way you got to move.
Yeah.
And I feel like that they do the most that they can. And we don't know all of what they are doing.
No, we don't.
So I can't speak on everything.
At all.
But that is
I did find out, we did find out, though, that the $15 million trust was false.
I didn't want to bring that up. I didn't even want to bring that up because
stop spreading lies, people.
Anyway, so that has been today's episode of Red's View. We're closing out. Make sure, again, that you subscribe to the page and make sure you hit the alert button. Make sure that you get the album. That's my album, Once, Two. It's available on all streaming platforms. TIDAL. It's available on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, all that stuff.
It's on TIDAL, too.
Yeah, it's on TIDAL.
I don't know if you said that.
It's on TIDAL.
It's on TIDAL.
Did you know it's on TIDAL?
TIDAL.
Yeah, if you're going to stream it, go to TIDAL.
She don't even have TIDAL. She got Apple Music.
You got music. Well, you need to add it to your library, Brittany.
I do have Apple Music.
You need to add that to your library.
Well, it is. I did.
Okay. All right. So, where do we find you at?
At THEEDJPM. www.THEEDJPM.com.
You find this lovely young lady where?
At Call Me Sue.
All right.
The legendary.
We can't be throwing legend around like that.
Right.
You know where to find me at, which is right here, at JAYR3D. Okay? So, that is us. We are signing out. Red's View.
Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, give up, give up, give up.
I know you got doubts, but get to the bag. Just follow the dream and stick with the plan. I know you get worried, I know you get scared. Better take that risk, or you get stuck there. The sky's the limit. Don't think it's a ceiling.